But you can hear the beeps. We're getting into our grand finals. I'm just quickly attempting to set things up. As a reminder, this is going to be a best of 5 and not a best of 3. Asher, you came in for the best part, for the climax, but
Oh, can you tell Dark to stop losing?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
The narrative, Papi, the narrative.
As spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the Red Terran playing for Rebellion, coming off a bit of a cheeky win against Dark there. This is ByuN.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Babylon, we have his opponents. We have last week's champion, the South Korean Terran player representing Onside Gaming. It is Maru.
I think he's calling him a clown.
He was like, I was watching last game, Papi. The hell was that?
ByuN's like, I learned it from you.
I learned it from you. Oh god. But yes, this is for those wondering, and for those who were not here last week, as we were of course casting, the both of us were casting week 1 of KSL. This is a rematch. This is a rematch of last week's finals.
Yeah, and I mean, last week's finals was a very exciting finals in its own right. So definitely keen to see what these two players have in store once again. And I know Maru's been doing some kind of weird stuff. I know he played CC first against Oliveira, which is something a lot of people have been talking about. So I'm not sure if we're going to see that against ByuN, especially not on a small map, but it's something to keep your eye open for, as he does go for at least a fast expand this time.
Yeah, we can see the divergence in builds from both of our players. ByuN with the more standard double gas opener, Maru going for the Rax expand. So yeah, I guess this is something that we're going to be seeing quite a bit of here in this best of 5. Again, plenty of games ahead of us. And I'm really excited because, as you said, last week, even though Maru did win, and Maru's the favorite, right? He's like arguably best Terran player in the world, or at least best Terran player in Korea. It was a close series last week. It was very close.
Yeah, I mean, they really didn't have a boring game. It was very back and forth, very exciting, dynamic games, which, I mean, TvT has just been very exciting and dynamic in general so far on this patch. And we do see a lot of players, coming up with some new builds, some new ways to abuse various different things. Another thing to point out on this map as well, I think he's gone for this Rax expand just because it's not a very good map for... Wait. What am I looking at?
Look at it, 2-1.
Oh. Okay. This is weird. I was going to say it's not a very good map for Proxy Reaper, so this is a bit more safe to go for here. But yeah, this is an interesting way to do this. I just kind of saw a building go down and assumed it was a factory, and then I saw a second factory, and I was like, okay. So yeah,
I saw the second Rax, and I was just keeping the camera here on purpose to see if you would notice. It's like, something here doesn't quite look right, but we have seen this pop up from time to time. I think we've actually seen ByuN do this in TvT before in some of the other ESL Open Cups, whipping out. I think he did it last week, if I'm not mistaken.
He's definitely done some variations of 2-on-1. I don't think he did any off of Rax expand. This is very greedy. Guys do a lot of stuff, and I think Maru is just, I don't know. I think he's just been kind of trolling all the Terrans lately, just going for these crazy metagaming builds that just really catch people out if they're playing more passive builds. And yeah, ByuN is playing a fairly passive build here.
Yeah, it's very possible that after, the IEM finals, Maru may have broken a little bit, and this is him expressing that to the world. We'll see. As I see ByuN moving out across the map with a medevac drop, we have, a little bit of everything in here. We have Marines, Reapers, and a Hellion, but it does get scouted by Maru, by his move outs, and he's going to be able to prepare for this.
Yeah, extremely important for Maru that he did spot this out. Means he's going to be able to get those Marines in position, but looks like he's actually going to try to bait the drop to land before he goes for the fight.
Oh yeah, and we do have that unload in the end. It looks like ByuN's going to be able to get a hot pickup, save all of his units. Unfortunately, there is no secure way to shut down this drop, so ByuN at least doesn't lose anything.
Yeah, with that though, ByuN does spot the high Marine count, so he should have some idea of what's going on. Might try to find a bit of an extra scout here. with this medevac here. Sees the bunker, is going to be a bit confused by that. So, yeah, I would be very confused putting this all together. You see a lot of Marines, you see a bunker, so you know it's probably a fast expand. This is I feel like an old school TY build, actually.
Yeah, definitely. And I just love how like a lot of these players are quite close with each other. We've been getting a surprising amount of banter in the KSL. Even in the last series between ByuN and Dark, we saw some question marks, we saw some dots. We saw a lot being said between them. So it's great to see them express their personality as well in these tournaments.
Yeah, very chatty. As we do see ByuN, he's going to be dipping back in with that medevac. Gets a full scout, sees it. It is going to be that 2-on-1 setup. So he should be in position back at home. He has that Cyclone waiting for the drop. He has a Raven somewhere as well. I hope he hasn't sent that across the map. It doesn't look like it. That's going to help a lot, but it's not in position.
Yeah, the Raven's at the natural base instead of the main. We do see a drop in towards that main base. The Cyclone is going to get focused down. Nice disable though.
Okay.
And nice target firing on one of those medevacs.
Yeah, medevac is disabled. Other one's taken out, and that means that this drop was incredibly ineffective. No healing coming out from the medevac, so ByuN's going to be able to crush that, and ByuN has 3 medevacs of his own, so he has a brutal counterattack here, ready to go.
Yeah, the 2-on-1 falls on its face. I mean, Maru did kill the Cyclone, and he did get the Raven as well. Bear that in mind for a lot of those Marines, and now ByuN is getting ready for that counterattack. Maru isn't done though, and he's going to be able to get a couple of SCVs.
Yeah, takes out those builders. Very annoying there, but ByuN is heading across the map with this 3-drop setup. This is something that as well has become a bit more popular on the new patch, just because Ravens have been a little bit less prevalent, and I think it's a very good reaction as well to what Maru is doing. Maru, in response, he is going all in, and no thirds... there is a third CC. It's a little bit later, but very fast 5-rack setup here, and that means he's going to have a lot of Marine production, but he has to defend this first.
Yeah, and Maru, he was in the middle of moving out, and now he turns back around. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit too much time to get back into the main base. As a result, a lot of lost mine time. He's even going to be able to deny +1, or can he get it? Up! Oh.
Yeah, looks like he is going to be turned back by Maru trying to take out these units. Well, this is going to be a very expensive trade for Maru. 14 SCV is going to be going down. Does look like that tank will be taken out in the end, but that is more than paid for itself. Plenty of damage coming out there for ByuN, but we do still have a bit of counterattack potential here for Maru.
Oh, we really do. The tank count is still looking quite high for our blue Terran player. He does have that third CC in the back pocket. Same can be said for his opponent. Actually, am I crazy? He was forced to cancel it, right? Because of the drop. Oh.
Yeah, and Maru's in a bit of an awkward position here where he's trying to deal with the potential of drops back into his own base. Does decide in the end to move out, and ByuN with the perfect timing going to be heading straight into the main. With the tanks that he has in those medevacs, this is not going to be something that Maru can break, so Maru just has to go for the full base trade now.
Yeah, this time turning around is not going to be an option for Maru. He goes for the scan. It looks like ByuN isn't quite ready on top of the ramp, so Maru's going to be able to find his way back in, but there is a tank on the high ground as well as 2 Liberators to get focused down. Ooh.
Yeah, ByuN pulling very early is going to be able to put some damage on this. Takes out a lot of the Marines. That's extremely important for the hold here. That tank, unfortunately, doesn't pop out on the right side. Goes straight into the units. That would have been really nice to have sieged up at the back of his base, but he is a little bit preoccupied with what's happening on the other side of the map.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like ByuN was able to get a kill in the main CC. He has been able to siege up on top of the production as well. Same can be said for Maru, so both players are losing quite a lot here, but it looks like Maru is going to be able to hold on to his natural, and he's able to evacuate.
Yeah, okay, so he's going to save one of his CCs. At the same time, we do see a tank about to pop out that should be able to be taken down. ByuN going to take to the skies as well, and he has 3 CCs, so I actually really favor ByuN in this setup. He has a lot more potential once he does get set back up, and I think he did manage to save quite a lot of his units as well.
Oh, meanwhile, the SCVs are being pulled here for Maru. He's trying to take a fight on the other side of the map here. Unfortunately, he's running out of energy, but GG gets called, and Maru takes the first game.
Yeah, just like that, all the Marines are cleaned up. ByuN not going to be able to hold off any of the forces of Maru. GG is called, and as advertised, a very exciting first game.
A very wild first game. We rarely see 2-on-1 variations in TvT, and yeah, I was looking a little bit. Things were looking a little bit scary for Maru when he was forced into that all-in situation. Again, he was forced to cancel his 3rd CC as well, but his army was robust enough. He had a lot of really good target firing as well. He was able to dive on top of those tanks, of defensive tanks of ByuN, as soon as possible, as well as his Liberators as well.
I'm saving that. That's a nice cheeky build. I like it.
Oh boy. So the first game does go the way of Maru, but as you said, very close, very intense. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, exactly. And we do have game number 2 coming up on Ancient Cistern. So once again, going to be a nice big map, plenty of room for them to work, but that does also mean that they might just be clowns and just counterattack all over the place. It's pretty hard to catch stuff going across the map when there's so much room to work with.
This is the best kind of TvT, is when the mask is off, you know, they stop trying to pretend and they just clown it up, Papi. You know, it's it's beautiful, Papi. It's beautiful.
We're all clowns now. There's
true.
nothing we can do about it.
Aye. And speaking of clowns,
Aye.
oh, I had to transition, Bobby. You see it spawning in the top right. Look. After what he did to Dark. All right. Well, can you blame me? Can you blame me, Bobby?
Quick. He's directing.
Oh, he is. We have the South Korean Terran player. He is red representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN.
Oh, they're both directing.
Ah!
They're such clowns. It's incredible.
Spider-Man meme. They're pointing at each other.
Alright, I think we just both build Raxes at home now.
Yeah.
And in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, playing for Onside Gaming, it is Maru.
It's one of those things. Apes together strong, Papi. They were both of the same mind. Did go for a proxy setup. They caught each other, and now they have to be normal.
Oh, take the gas. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I just kind of play normal now. Yeah, I guess that probably means 2 racks.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see how this all kind of lines up here. As they're just trying to walk each other through what the hell's going on.
Yeah, and very interesting here. ByuN actually going to be going for a Rax expand out of this with a Marine. So greedy. I love this. Really nice response to what's happened here. Recognizing as well that he probably isn't going to be in too much danger in the near future. Maru, on the other hand, is going for a very standard double gas setup, and it's going to be up to him to punish the greed here of ByuN.
Yeah, exactly. The onus is going to be on Maru here, as he is going for the more aggressive opener, as ByuN is cutting those corners. First Marine does come out. We should be seeing the CC soon. There we go. It is thrown down on location. ByuN doing the classic, let me distract him with my words, Vapi.
15-15. I think they were going to do, 15-15 2-Rex.
We can
let me play StarCraft.
That's not StarCraft.
All StarCraft, bub.
Smooch, Papi, smooch.
You see, Maru going to have a much faster factory. ByuN's going to have a much faster CC. So kind of the onus is going to be on Maru to get a little bit of damage here, but he hasn't scouted what's going on, and that's going to make it difficult to know how aggressive he needs to be.
Yeah, he's not gonna realize that he does have to try and punish ByuN here for his opener. He's gonna be in the dark for the time being as ByuN is setting up defensively. We have the bunker on the way. The Marine is already out. Reapers as well. ByuN also with his own SCV scout was able to confirm the 2 gas openers, so he knows that Maru isn't gonna be as economic as he is.
If Maru just blindly goes for a tank drop, he's an animal. He's actually an animal.
Let's go, Papi. Let's go. As Maru's gonna dip in and get eyes. Lol.
So predictable.
Oh my god. Gets eyes in the bunker, recognizes that he did, or that ByuN did go for a Rax expand.
Yeah, I think he's gonna tank drop it.
Oh,
nice micro there. Just trade out a Reaper for 2 Marines. Probably, I don't think either player is going to be too bothered about that.
TT.
I think Maru likes it.
Yeah, Maru likes it. ByuN is crying.
Oh, okay. Not going to be a tank drop. It's going to be Cloak Banshee. I don't mind it. I don't think it's going to work out this time. Maybe Maru expecting that ByuN was going to copy his build from the first game. I think that's not actually like, I don't think that's a bad assumption actually, but it's not. It's not what's happening.
Yeah,
as we do actually get the extra scout here.
There we go. Maru, he slips in with his Reaper. He gets a full scout up. Does spot the 1-1-1. Is now fully aware that ByuN is not following up with the 2 racks.
I wouldn't mind canceling Cloak here, but it looks like he's going to go ahead with it. I guess he knows ByuN likes to send his ravens across the map. It's probably not that bad.
Yeah, that's another thing to add here for those in the chat is ByuN and Maru are good friends, IRL. That's why they are bantering so much. They do, you know, spend time together outside of just StarCraft. So every time a unit dies, they just laugh at each other.
Lol. It's like you're trying. Lol.
What a clown. Why'd you throw away a Hellion like that? You didn't see anything, Papi.
Like Oliveira tried against me once and then I 4-0'd him. He will never win again. Oh, okay. Okay, Banshee speed.
God.
I see.
Okay. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever seen this work, but it's very cool.
Yeah. All right. Vamonos, papi, vamonos. I mean, Banshee speed is on the way. The Banshees are rushing across the map for Maru. He did bank up for 2 of these Banshees as well. What do you have at home to defend? Thankfully, we do have a Raven staying at the natural base of ByuN. The main is looking a little bit... No, there's a Raven in the main as well. ByuN is set up for this.
Yeah, ByuN knows what's coming here. He's very well set up. Maru should be able to just poke in, see that there's a Raven there, probably dip back out and wait for that Banshee speed to finish up. Maybe see if he can, you know, pick off a few stragglers here and there. One thing that is really nice about Banshee speed in TvT is you can kind of just dip in, kill a tank, and then dip out. And that can help you a lot. But it gets a little bit scary just because you don't have that many units in general, apart from the Banshees. It's very expensive.
Yeah, we're working with very minimal units here. Maru is, so he has to be careful with what units he has. Meanwhile, we saw a pretty crucial scout from ByuN. He saw the tech lab researching. He also saw both factories in production. So a money scout here from ByuN. He knows exactly what Maru is up to. Oh, and now he can prepare again. He's still waiting for those Banshees.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see if ByuN goes for there is a response that Oliveira kind of popularized, or I don't know if he came up with it himself or anything like that. But you can throw down a tech lab on one of these Raxes and go for a very early Marauder push. It'd be interesting to see if he does go for that. But yeah, we see Maru already sharking around, trying to see if he can pick off any straggling tanks. And there we go. The first one is going to be going down here. Get it. And make me a liar.
One tank goes down, the second tank will survive, and the Vikings show up to punish Maru, focusing down one of those Banshees. So 1 Banshee for 1 tank, especially considering we're working with minimal units here. I don't know if that's really what Maru wanted.
Yeah, not ideal. A bit of a rare misplay coming out from him there, but he still does have these Banshees to work with. He can run around with them. ByuN going to be throwing down a few extra turrets just to make that a little bit easier to deal with. But yeah, we do see Maru going to be going for pretty early mech upgrades. In TvT, it's not always necessary to get your mech upgrades so early, especially versus Bio, but he is going to be prioritizing that.
Yeah, we do have the double armory completed here at the natural for Maru. The upgrades are on the way. ByuN does have the map control now that the jig is up, and 1 Banshee already got picked off, so he's just trying to find a way across the map, trying to pick off whatever Banshees he comes across, as he is looking to threaten. And oh, he does catch another Banshee.
Yeah, that Banshee goes down for free. We do see as well ByuN behind this getting a lot of Marauders out, so maybe expecting that it's going to be more of a battle mech style here, but either way should have a bit more of a hearty army.
Yeah, definitely. Meanwhile, these 3 Banshees find a second tank for their troubles. Not too bad. The Vikings are out of position. It looks like they're even going to be able to camp at the production and get some of these add-ons.
Yeah, actually getting these combat shields would be very nice here.
Oh my god, can he get it? It looks like he cannot. He's going to try and evacuate, but is this a mistake?
Ooh.
ByuN actually isn't able to catch him.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a misclick there from ByuN. Possibly could have got an extra volley off, but at the same time we do see Maru here. He's going to be putting this pressure on. Throws down that scan, sees what's there. Is going to be spotting out this 4th on location as well. So really nice play by ByuN, just being a bit extra greedy, knowing that he's unlikely to be punished. But this is a scary moment. I mean, these Banshees can get a lot of damage. The Hellions, once they have that blue flame, can get a lot of damage as well. It's just going to be ByuN trying to mass expand, trying to keep all this harass under control.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's Maru who's going to try and pick away the defenses and try to find some damage, get into a mineral line with those Hellions, as you were saying. Blue Flame is still a ways away. Meanwhile, the Vikings, they catch the Banshees once again.
Nice. ByuN being so active with this Viking Raven force here. Able to pick out a lot of units, but Maru, he's going to be able to find an angle, takes out one of these tanks, and oh no, he's gotten himself trapped.
Oh, he does get himself trapped. Only a single Banshee survives here. And Maru, this investment into all these Banshees hasn't been worth it. I mean, I guess it forced ByuN to be relatively defensive overall. Did get some tanks, but Banshee aggression has ended.
I wouldn't mind him if he wanted to get a little bit fancy with it, trying to set up maybe a bit of a trap with some Cyclones to drag the Viking Raven over. But it looks like at the moment he's going to be prioritizing tank Viking, just kind of playing that sit there, do nothing style.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You love to see it. You know, it's with the new patch, with the new maps, we're like, oh, maybe it's the dawn of a more active battle mech style. And I was like, yeah, but nah. It's just.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, battle mech is really bad in TvT.
Fair enough. And Maru did get here in an interesting way, to be fair. You know, going into those Banshees was definitely unique. But now ByuN has the map control. He's been able to, for the most part, clean up all those Banshees, and now he doesn't have to worry about them at all.
This is a scary looking push, actually. Maru's going into Thors, and until he gets a few of those out, there's going to be a little bit of a lull in the production here where he can be quite vulnerable.
Definitely. I mean, ByuN is sharking around. He's looking for the angle. He's looking for a way in. He does have the Viking lead. He's got 16 Marauders with his army. So despite the tank count, he can take quite a couple of hits here if Maru isn't in position. He doesn't have a sensor tower covering this northern location. The tower is still not done.
Yeah, so we are going to get an angle here for ByuN. It's very important that he gets this damage. If this fifth gets up, he is in huge trouble. Doesn't actually have a fifth of his own, but here we go. Maru going to be taking the fight. Good Disable is taking out a lot of those tanks, but the Hellbats, they soak up so much damage.
Oh, they do soak up so many of those hits, and it looks like with the power of the Thor, Maru even takes the fight in the skies.
God, Mac's broken. As we do see, ByuN, that was a very aggressive push there. He's asking if 2-2 was finished on the units, and yeah 2-2 on these mech units. Nice and early, so we can see that those that early prioritization of the mech upgrades is paying off big time for Maru. And now ByuN, he was looking for that timing himself. He went into A-Racks, he delayed his 5th CC just to hit a strong timing there, and it kind of turned out that Maru was hitting a timing of his own at the same time, so a bit of an anti-timing of sorts.
Yeah, and anti timing for ByuN. Meanwhile, he's going to try and catch some reinforcements. Nice cheeky moves here with this Marauder army. Could even maybe pick off a Thor. But across the map, Maru is pushing on forward. That one Banshee from earlier almost gets another tank.
Yeah, this is a beautiful move here with the double drop, and he's going to get 2 Thors for it. That was really nicely done by ByuN. Really great move. You do want to be trading out this bio piece by piece as well, and that's a fantastic way to do it.
Definitely a great way to gain value here and just to try and regain control of his anti-air. Meanwhile, Maru has been slowed down. He was forced to turn around. Now he can focus on the push, though. The Marauders, it looks like they want to catch another tank.
Yeah, it's not going to happen though. Just way too much there. ByuN has to keep scanning, keep seeing what's there, trying to set up a big surround or a bit of a run by here. So that is something, of course, he does have the more mobile army, so you can bounce between the threat of the surround and the threat of the run by. And here we go, big surround coming out.
Yeah, exactly. It took a little bit too long for those tanks to siege, so the Marauders get some decent hits in, but is it going to be enough? It looks like there's one tank left, and he cleans up everything.
Yeah, we do get a clean up, and trading bio for mech units always going to be better for the bio player. That does mean that ByuN has a bit of momentum on his side now. We do see him getting his 5th on location, but Maru already with a 5th up and running, getting that 3-3 on the way as well. So there is going to be a scary moment for him just for a little bit here as he tries to get back to that critical mass. I mean, bio does work a little bit better in small numbers than mech does, but as long as he can hold on for the meantime, I do like his position.
Well, especially because Maru is only working with 2 tanks right now. Like, he had completely switched into Thor production, and his tank count was completely reset, so this bio army has a lot of potential right now before Maru is able to recover, and he wants to find an angle. He goes for another scan, he sees the southern base, and he's going for it.
Yeah, I can see as well, ByuN is going into libs. That's going to be a bit difficult to make work with all these stores. I would have really liked to see him maybe go into Ravens here, but he jumps on the tanks, takes out both tanks, and now this position is going to be very hard for Maru to break. Going to have to pull those SCVs to get the Thors on top of the tanks.
Yeah, those 2 tanks were the only tanks available. We have a 3rd tank coming in to reinforce. The Thors are trying to do what they can. 11 SCVs are going to fall, and Maru laughs in his face! Oh my god.
Get a move, noob.
Oh my god, Maru, he's brutal, Poppy.
He is not messing around, and neither of those Thors. He's going to be able to drop those SCVs down there, repair everything on up. Those Vikings getting repaired, Thor's getting repaired as well. And now ByuN finds himself in a really weird spot. We can see him throwing down 3 more CCs. He knows that there is not really a timing for him here anymore. He's just going to have to try to outgrow Maru and see if he can maintain control of the middle of the map and just take good trades.
Yeah, and it's going to be a tough ask because Maru has now already maxed. We're going to be hitting a 3-3 timing in a couple of seconds. His upgrades are insane. And after that scary moment from Maru, now he's just suddenly exploding.
Oh, and he's got the Hellbats in the medevacs. I love this move. It's such a sick move. You can just blanket drop the Hellbats over the Bio army and the Bio disappears.
Yo, we're back in Heart of the Swarm, Poppy. Let's go. Innovation. He really is back as Maru is pushing on forward, sieging up his tanks. ByuN is going to be losing his forward tank here, and Maru can just push straight in.
Man, innovation who? This is a Migs move.
Let's go, Poppy. Let's go. Do you see the Hellbats just trying to tank for the time being? The Vikings are going to take control of the skies, and the tanks are moving on forward.
Yeah, nice spread here from ByuN, but there's just too much here. These Thors, they chunk through those Marauders. They absolutely destroy everything in their path. And Maru using those Hellbats just to cut a sway through the bases of ByuN and gets himself into the natural where he can siege up now.
Yeah, exactly. The natural is compromised. There's nothing that ByuN can do to slow down this mech army. GG gets called, and Maru takes a 2-0 lead in this grand finals of KSL Week 2.
Absolutely disgusting. And seeing mech played well like that in TvT is just terrifying. It is so hard to deal with.
Yeah, it really is. But Maru had his own approach to it, right? Investing into those upgrades early on really did work out for him. He had a really weird opener as well, you know, investing into Cloak, investing into speed for his Banshee is a very kind of unique approach.
Yeah, I feel like those Banshees didn't actually do that much as well.
It's true. And they picked off like 3 tanks in total, you know, it's you know, it's something. Oh, God. Regardless of whether it hurt him, whether it helped him, Maru was able to overcome and take game number 2. And now he's 1 game away from taking the entire tournament.
Yeah, just like that. He is on match point, looking to take down yet another KSL. Maru is just kind of, you know, he's not really a player that likes to play weeklies that much, but he's just decided that this one belongs to him. And I think that does come as well from, you know, a lot of these players realizing that with GSL being cut a little bit, they are going to have to dig into these weeklies. So it does mean we're going to be able to see a lot more of players like Maru.
We are, and I don't know if this player wants to see more of Maru. As spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Dragon Scales, we have the contender. We have the South Korean Terran player representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN.
And the schoolyard bully here in the top left-hand corner of the map, looking to take the rest of his lunch money. This is Onside Gaming's Maru.
Maru may be a little bit upset about how last week's series went, how close it was in the grand finals, and he wants to assert his dominance here as the best Terran player in the world, in Korea even. We'll see how he goes, as yeah, we're seeing some variations in our openers.
You can't let Maru practice. He's too powerful.
Yeah. I mean, you know what he's been doing. Has it been practice? I don't know. He's been pretty unique so far this series, right? Like bringing it back to game 1 as well. You know, going for the 2-on-1. Wild.
Yeah, I mean, we might see it again here. We do have another Rax expand.
Yeah, we have a Rax extend here from Maru. He's even going for an SCV scat as well, just to figure out what ByuN is up to, just to confirm the opener that ByuN is indeed going for a double gas opener.
Yeah, so there we go. Says that everything's A-OK, no double racks or anything like that. Spots out the factory timing as well. So he's gonna be feeling pretty comfortable, pretty safe here to just go ahead with his plan.
Exactly. He's got all the information for himself, and we'll see where ByuN goes from here. He himself can be quite an aggressive player as well, despite the fact that he's had a bit of a rough go of things this series. Can fight back. Oh.
A Marine. That's very weird.
Oh.
Why is he making a Marine?
Oh.
Was it an accident?
Oh my god.
I think it was an accident.
Yeah.
You don't normally make a Marine with double gas build.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think ByuN is admitting his mistake to Maru right now?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on, yeah.
Yeah. Now they're laughing about it. I saw ByuN make the TT as well, which is like it's the Korean way to smudge. So ByuN making some uncharacteristic mistakes here. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be transitioning to a fast tech lab. Going to be making a mine as well, just for a bit of extra safety. I do like that. And okay, going to be Cloak Banshee. I mean, if your build's thrown off, why not just do some clown stuff? This is this makes sense to me.
You're like, I would do this.
Yeah.
I mean, look, hey, it worked against
Dark.
Do this. It worked against Dark. Maru, it may have not have won him the game, but he did it last game. That I guess kind of worked for him as well. So, ByuN, it makes sense. Logically, it all lines up.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes in TvT it pays off to just be the player that doesn't really care what's happening. Mm-hmm. It can take up a lot of your attention, and can make you play a bit weird just to not really know what's going on. To be in the dark, especially in TvT, and not be free to make your moves and things like that, can sometimes be a tough spot to be in.
Definitely. You want to try and keep your opponent guessing. If you don't know what's going on, then they sure as hell don't know what's going on. So here we go. The first Banshee is rushing across the map. Cloak is going to finish up by the time it does get across the map towards the natural. And Maru, what's his setup looking like right now? He does have a Raven. He has Marines as well, but he is chilling in his main.
Hey, Maru is showing no mercy at all. ByuN tells him he's stuffed up. Maru throws down the earliest 3rd CC of all time.
Oh my god. The CC, it's almost done at this point, and ByuN is second guessing himself with his Banshee. He feigned going into the natural. Now he's rotating over towards the main instead. It looks like he's waiting for his second Banshee to show up here for that one-shot potential, and now he's looking to slip on in.
Oh, he's going to pair them up, and the Hellion of Maru just misses them as well.
Ooh. Hellion does miss it, but the Marines and the Ravens are in position. It looks like a couple of Marines are going to get focused down, but we'll see how these Banshees go.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to be tracking them. A little bit of an awkward chase here. Nice micro coming out from ByuN, just trying to take out as much as he can before he gets out of there. Manages to get most of the Marines, and will be able to take out a lot of SEVs, as well as taking out so much of the Raven energy.
Yeah, and the Marine count was basically reset. The Cyclone's going to be able to clean this up, but ByuN is going for a follow-up push. We have 2 tanks, we got a Widowmine, and we are pushing in with everything we got.
I don't mind this, but this is a very difficult position to break on this map.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got a defensive tank here. We're getting a salvage up on the bunker as well. Maru just trying to reposition, actually get in range of that ramp. Ooh.
We do have a disable there. Okay, that's going to be really nice. That means the tank is going to be traded off there. ByuN going to be charging on forward, and not much here for Maru to deal with this. He desperately needs a second tank to come out, and there it is, but going to be dropping that scan. That mine makes it very difficult to pull SEVs. We're going to do it anyway. I like that the tank is focusing down the mine. That's beautifully done there by Maru.
Oh my god, the mine goes down. The boys get on top of the tanks as well. They're going to be able to clean all of this up, and Maru loses 12 SEVs, but mate, he's got that Giga Fast 3rd CC. It's okay.
Yeah, clutch defense coming out there, but behind this, looks like ByuN, he hasn't got a 3rd CC. He's going to be going fully for a 2-base all-in here.
Yeah, he throws down 2 more Raxes instead, so ByuN is going to stay on the hyper aggression here. His push, I'm sure he would have loved for it to have ended the game, and there was some nice moves there. He traded quite well overall, but alas, wasn't able to break it.
Yeah, it was not, as we do see that Banshee going to be dipping back in. Cyclone gets a lock on, that should be going down, and yeah, there it goes. It does go down. We see ByuN trying to set up a Liberator, but I'm not too hopeful about this attack here.
Yeah, unfortunate. ByuN may be hoping that he could get out of range of the lock-on, but it is not the case, at least not in that corner of the map. We see that Liberator being set up outside the 3rd base, and ByuN throws down his 3rd on location.
Yeah, ByuN going to be trying to get that 3rd up and running. Maru just has so much supply at this point, even though ByuN is the one with the 5 racks on 2 bases. Maru actually with the one that looks more like an all-in army, as he is going to be pushing out here, and it's going to be a real struggle for ByuN to hold this. I mean, Maru's still got his 2 Ravens as well, so just having a look at those, looks like he's got enough energy for 2 disables.
Yeah, but you know what? One of those Ravens is across the map. He's going for some auto-target harass, and Maru's actually turning back around. The Liberator and the Raven are buying ByuN a lot of time.
Yeah, Maru just wants to make sure that there's nothing else coming, but okay. No, I love this.
Yeah, you don't go 3cc into just pull the boys. Let's go, Papi, let's go.
I mean, ByuN is actually deeply entrenched in this position with those tanks, so this could get a little bit dicey. We do need to jump straight on top of this, and it's going to be very important as well for these Ravens to get the disables off effectively.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm convinced here by Maru. He's going to get the anti-armor missile. We have 2 disables going off on the first 2 tanks, but we have 2 more where that came from.
This might have been one of the most tremendous throws I've ever seen.
The Marines are trickling on out. Maru's trying to get on top of these tanks. He will get 1 tank in the end, and it looks like he still has enough to break on through.
Yeah, he will be breaking on through but that was a wild decision.
It was. Didn't make much sense. He almost drew the game, but he's still pushing, Puppy. There's 1 more tank on the high ground. He gets a kill on the CC.
The CC does go down, and looks like ByuN as well going to be cut off from his 3rd base if Maru does ever find out about that. But Maru just going to be content here to take out the E-base, take out the depots. There is no way ByuN's ever getting out of that one. GG is called, and Maru ending things in just horrifying fashion.
GG, well played. Congratulations to Maru as he takes the series 3-0. Oh my god, in such an intense series overall. A really wild last game as well. Maybe, yeah, clearly he was very overconfident, but I mean, it worked out anyway, so it's okay. I guess it's okay. I guess.
Yeah, just a classic TvT fast 3C into boy pool against an all-in.
See, Asher, this series that we just casted, I wish every TvT was like this. This is what I like. This is what I want. This is the good half of TvT.
You forget about the mech game already?
Not even that one. This is okay.
It's fine. He attacked at some point.
It's fine. He was an ape. Oh my god. GG. Congratulations to Maru, as he is the back-to-back KSL champion, the only champion so far for the Korean Star League. ByuN has been trying to put up a fight against him, but 2 weeks in a row so far has been unable to dethrone Maru.
Yeah, this is about to become the Maru Starcraft League, as he does rack up another win, and he is looking very, very strong, especially in TvT right now.
Oh yeah, terrifying, especially when you compare last week to this week's finals. It feels like Maru has been, you know, trying out some different things and working on his TvT, and I think his familiarity with ByuN also adds to how these series have been going. Yeah,
good games for the fans. That's all we want.
Okay.
Dark logs off. It's like, what the hell is this clown stuff? I never want to see this again.
Did you see the ... Papi? That was heartbreaking. Oh my god. But yeah, we had a wild day of StarCraft today, you know, featuring players like Dark. We saw Scarlet earlier in the day, Cure, ByuN, Maru. A lot of great StarCraft to be had. And thank you so much, Asher, for joining me towards the end here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure ByuN blames you for what happened here today. This is beautiful.
I gave Maru too much energy.
All the energy, Papi, all the energy. So thank you so much, and I hope everyone in the chat enjoyed themselves. If you are new to this tournament, it is a weekly series, so every single week we're going to have a KSL. So if you want some more Korean action, Korean StarCraft action, be here next week. Mark it on your calendars, as KSL will be continuing for the foreseeable future, forever, Papi, forever.
For as long as Maru can play it.
True. Tune in next week to see if anyone can stop this madman from taking everyone's money. As KSL is going to be coming back next week. Of course, that's not the only Korean StarCraft we have on this channel. ESL Open Cup Asia is, of course, going to be on Sunday, and that's going to be our next big broadcast. But before that happens, we actually have a show match this evening. In a couple of hours, in 3 hours time, we're going to be back here on the channel. We're going to be live once again with Special versus Nightmare in a TvP best of 7 show match.
Nice. That's a cool matchup.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is there a story behind this?
Oh, we can make one up.
I feel like it's special. There's got to be a story.
Yeah.
I feel like he must have talked some shit.
Maybe Nightmare. Maybe Nightmare was saying, you know, special.
Jim's not that good.
You know, you've been focusing so much on Jim. Why don't you look better?
Whoa.
Hit him where it hurts, Poppy. Hit him where. You don't judge special StarCraft play. You judge his physique. That's what he cares about now. That's what he cares about.
You're like, do you even lift?
Oh.
How could he say this to me?
Hold him back, puppy. Hold him back.
Is there anyone strong enough to hold him back?
Oh my god. So yes, in 3 hours time we'll be back with a best of 7 show match. So if you're interested, if you're going to be around, then be sure to show back up again here on the CranKy Ducklings. And with that though, we are done with today's broadcast. Quickly before we get into shoutouts, also !KSL in the chat if you want to link to the Patreon page. If you want to support this tournament, then you can check out the Patreon and you can, you know, help out the community and the Korean scene itself by pledging and being a part of something special.
Oh, there's no delay, is there?
No delay. No delay today.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go. So with that, Asher, where have you been, Papi? Where have you been?
Being huffed, dude.
You've been top decking and kecking all over the place. What's been going on?
I'm the next Starduck. It's over for me.
No. So have you been playing ranked or have you been playing Battlegrounds? What's been happening?
Yeah, I've been playing ranked. Just normal.
Okay.
Like I don't know what you call it. The decks that you make yourself before you play.
Yeah. When are you playing Sark?
I'll play a bit.
Oh, okay. But
it's better that I don't.
No, Papi, come back to us. Come back. So, if people want to tune into some Asher StarCraft, and I know you haven't streamed in a while, but you know, whenever the streams do come back,
where
can they?
If you would like to tune in to some AsherBro StarCraft, you are out of luck.
Oh, no.
But if I ever do decide to, it'll be Twitch TV/AsherBro.
Should I say, if you want to tune into some AsherBro Diablo 4 gameplay?
No, I can't. I'm so sad about that. I can't afford it right now. I want to play the open beta. I would have been playing it this weekend.
When it comes out, you know, is that
when
the Asher streams return? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I think that'd be a fun game to stream. Like if all of us play together, because it's full player co-op. You know, we can all play.
Ooh.
We'll play.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Who's we?
We. What about me, Papi? What
Are you three people?
We, me, you. Maybe we can like get Chase, or maybe we can get we can find some people to play with.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
Yeah. We know a couple of gamers.
Get some friendly nerds.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. God. So yeah, be sure to follow Asher, exclamation mark AsherBro in the chat. There you go. To give him some love, give him some follows. Meanwhile, you can follow me at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I'm not going to stream today because we have 2 broadcasts, but if you want to tune into some amateur Zerg gameplay, you can follow me there. Where I'm trying to, I'm kind of peaking right now. I'm trying to break into Masters 2. That's my current goal.
Oh.
Breaking.
He's a master.
Oh, I'm back.
Master of Zerk.
No, I'm an ape. Oh, goes without saying. Oh, but yeah, you can follow me there at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter if you are interested. Otherwise, if you only want our casting, follow the CranKy Ducklings on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. We have a Discord server. We have a Patreon as well. Exclamation mark Patreon in the chat. You can support us if you so wish. And keep an eye out on our social media because we have an announcement coming tomorrow. So more CranKy Ducklings will be coming at you in your face soon.
Oh. Always down for that.
Didn't realize what I said. So take it.
You like it.
You like
it's nice.
It's good for you. Aye. With that, Asher, do you have anything you want to say before you head off for the day? Anything you want to say?
Live fast, die young. Bad girls do it well.
Okay. Is that a song?
It is, yeah.
Okay,
It is.
yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Push that P. Thanks so much again. We'll see you guys in 3 hours. Bye.
Bye-bye.